What do Fiverr and YouTube Shorts have in common? Well, did you know that Fiverr and YouTube Shorts can quite possibly create the best combination to grow your YouTube channel? Okay, hear me out. YouTube Shorts is here to stay, and if anything, it is just going to get bigger, which is why we as content creators need to learn to leverage on YouTube Shorts, because YouTube will just keep promoting and pushing and elevating channels that use YouTube Shorts whether we like it or not. If you're a small channel, I think you should try out YouTube Shorts, but don't see it as helping your long-form video grow. See it as building two different types of audiences with different characteristics but shares the same interest. Because some of us have short attention spans, some have photographic memory, and some have extremely high focus, and some learn with hands-on experience. At the end of the day, we are all different, but we can still share the same interest. However, there is one big problem. Editing YouTube Shorts is even more time-consuming than a long-form video. Check out some of these YouTube Shorts. They are highly edited, and something is happening almost every second to keep your attention intact. Now, I do not have that much time to edit Shorts videos like that. In fact, the Shorts I uploaded in the past are nothing fancy, just me talking with subtitles. And it doesn't help that I have a full-time job, so I just can't do it with my current capacity. So times have changed fast, and I need to find a way to do the edits. So I decided to outsource the editing work for Shorts videos so that I can focus on what I do best: long-form videos. I turned to Fiverr, which I have used in the past with great success, and this time I decided to try out different freelancers to find the one that I can work with long-term. Now, previously when I used Fiverr, I tend to go for the cheapest, but that would sometimes mean compromising quality. So this time around, the rules are simple. I am going to try a few freelancers with different price points. And all these freelancers are going to edit the same short video I created. I simply provide them the raw footage, give them little to no guidance except the style I want, and they are free to be as creative as they want. I tested quite a number of freelancers, and let me tell you, the result is astounding. A lot of them went above my expectations. So what we will do here is I will first show you the short video they edited, and then I will give you my opinion and whether it is worth it or not. And also be sure to stick around till the end, because there is a specific way to look for great freelancers on Fiverr, and I will share it with you after we watch the edits. Also, I might have gotten some discounts for you from Fiverr. Alright, so let's begin with the first short, and this work cost me only $10. Keeping up with YouTube's algorithm changes can be a bit like trying to catch a moving target, but it's doable, I promise. First off, trends are your friends. Keep tabs on what's hot and see if there's a way to tie it back to your niche. Combining both trends and relatability is sure to please both the algorithm and your viewers. Also, when YouTube drops a new feature, don't hesitate to give it a whirl. Being an early bird with these things can give your channel a little boost in the algorithm's eyes. Plus, it's a chance to play around and have some fun. Lastly, don't forget to be yourself. Authenticity goes a long way on YouTube. Instead of chasing the algorithm, focus on creating content that's true to you. When you're genuine, viewers are more likely to stick around, and that's a win-win. So stay on top of trends, embrace new features, and always stay true to yourself. With a bit of patience and persistence, you'll navigate those changes like a pro. Okay, this isn't so bad, right? I mean, this freelancer only cost $10, so what more do I want, right? There were a couple of areas where I think I might add some jump cuts to make it much faster pace. But overall, I think it is okay for the price I pay. The subtitles are good, some emojis, and there was a part where the background changes, which completely took me by surprise. I never would have thought that would happen for a $10 work. But anyways, it is a great start. The subtitle may look simple, but I think if I were to do that myself, it would have easily taken up half of my day. And to be fair, he did offer me revisions. I just didn't take it because I want to show you guys the very first version. Again, this freelancer's work is only $10. I will put a link to his work on Fiverr in the description below if you want to use him. Okay, let's move on to the second short, and this work cost me $25. Keeping up with YouTube's algorithm changes can be a bit like trying to catch a moving target, but it's doable, I promise. First off, trends are your friends. Keep tabs on what's hot and see if there's a way to tie it back to your niche. Combining both trends and relatability is sure to please both the algorithm and your viewers. Also, when YouTube drops a new feature, don't hesitate to give it a whirl. Being an early bird with these things can give your channel a little boost in the algorithm's eyes. Plus, it's a chance to play around and have some fun. Lastly, don't forget to be yourself. Authenticity goes a long way on YouTube. Instead of chasing the algorithm, focus on creating content that's true to you. When you're genuine, viewers are more likely to stick around, and that's a win-win. So stay on top of trends, embrace new features, and always stay true to yourself. With a bit of patience and persistence, you'll navigate those changes like a pro. Alright, so this is a massive jump from the previous one, and it just goes to show you why sometimes paying a little more can get you better quality. I mean, where do I even begin with this one? The transitions, the effects, the backgrounds, the zoom effects, the B-rolls, they just look fantastic. Let me be honest with you, I did not expect any of this because why would I expect to get something like this for $25? And on top of that, she delivered this in a day. Like, if I knew this can be done so quickly, I would have outsourced it a long time ago. Honestly, this went above my expectations and I love it. If you want to use this freelancer's work, be sure to check out the link to her work on Fiverr in the description below. Because now I want to move on to the next editor, and I was very excited about this freelancer because he claims he can produce YouTube shorts like Ali Abdaal's. This freelancer cost me $35, so let's have a look at the result. Keeping up with YouTube's algorithm changes can be a bit like trying to catch a moving target, but it's doable, I promise. First off, trends are your friends. Keep tabs on what's hot and see if there's a way to tie it back to your niche. Combining both trends and relatability is sure to please both the algorithm and your viewers. Also, when YouTube drops a new feature, don't hesitate to give it a whirl. Being an early bird with these things can give your channel a little boost in the algorithm's eyes. Plus, it's a chance to play around and have some fun. Lastly, don't forget to be yourself. Authenticity goes a long way on YouTube. Instead of chasing the algorithm, focus on creating content that's true to you. When you're genuine, viewers are more likely to stick around, and that's a win-win. So stay on top of trends, embrace new features, and always stay true to yourself. With a bit of patience and persistence, you'll navigate those changes like a pro. Okay, so pretty good, I suppose. It did give me that Ali Abdaal's vibe. This is pretty similar to the previous edits, but then again, how many more styles can we get, right? My only criticism here is there are a few parts where it was just me sitting and talking there for a few seconds with no effects, just me and subtitles, which is okay, but I guess I kind of expected a little bit more. Or maybe I expected too much, I don't know. I guess everyone has their own taste and style. Maybe there are those out there who don't like things to happen every second. But still, he did deliver what he promised, and that is a plus, so I'm thankful for that. Overall, I would say he did a great job. The effort he put in is amazing. So again, this work cost me $35. I'll put a link down in the description below. Feel free to use his service. Alright, here's the last one, and for this, I decided to go all in. This is not a $10 work, not a $25 work, not even a $50 work. This work cost me $90. So it has a lot on the line if I were to be honest with you. Keeping up with YouTube's algorithm changes can be a bit like trying to catch a moving target, but it's doable, I promise. First off, trends are your friends. Keep tabs on what's hot and see if there's a way to tie it back to your niche. Combining both trends and relatability is sure to please both the algorithm and your viewers. Also, when YouTube drops a new feature, don't hesitate to give it a whirl. Being an early bird with these things can give your channel a little boost in the algorithm's eyes. Plus, it's a chance to play around and have some fun. Lastly, don't forget to be yourself. Authenticity goes a long way on YouTube. Instead of chasing the algorithm, focus on creating content that's true to you. When you're genuine, viewers are more likely to stick around, and that's a win-win. So stay on top of trends, embrace new features, and always stay true to yourself. With a bit of patience and persistence, you'll navigate those changes like a pro. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. It is good, but maybe the price point kinda raises the bar a lot on himself. I guess just by choosing this work, I automatically assume I will get something out of the ordinary, something I have never seen before. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still like it. The B-roll use is fantastic. It really vibes with the whole YouTube and social media thing. And also, he did something different from all the others I've tried, which is the use of VHS style quality in his B-rolls, and that gives it quite a unique spin. I do think his editing style can suit certain people and genres, but for me, probably not so much. But hey, this might be something you have been looking for, so if you are interested, check out his link in the description below. Alright, so that is the 4 YouTube Shorts edits I have selected for your viewing. These 4 actually stood out the most for me, and also the ones I would recommend to my viewers. I deliberately split them up into 4 different price points so that you have more options. But to be honest, I actually have to go through a few different freelancers before I find the right ones. There are some that I find whose work doesn't reflect the price. Here, I'll show you one. This here cost me $30, and you can see for yourself. It is just subtitles and emojis. I'm not sure if the freelancer knows, but there are AI tools out there who can do exactly the same as what he did, but at a fraction of the cost and time. I guess what I'm trying to say here is you don't always get what you pay for, so you have to be careful. But fortunately for you, I have already tested quite a number of them, and they are for you to use. Okay, so that's my experience. Now, I just want to share one important thing with you, and that is how you go about looking for the right person and getting the results you want. So what you want to do is first begin by going through YouTube channels you love and see if they are producing YouTube Shorts. Then find a short style that you love to watch. For me, my preference has always been Ali Abdaal. I find his style to be very unique and engaging. And with that, I approach the freelancer by first asking them to produce this style, and I will provide the raw footage. Normally, some would say no, and that's great because that saves us both time and money. In fact, there was this freelancer who told me that Ali Abdaal's editing style can easily be over $100, which of course I proved to you that that is not the case. Anyways, get your requirements and raw footage ready, then search on Fiverr. For this, I made a mistake by searching YouTube Shorts, and that is when I got freelancers that are not so great. But I did not want to give up, so I searched again, but this time I typed YouTube Shorts video editor, and then a list of more promising freelancers appeared in the result. Now, to search for the freelancer you want, I guess first it has to be price point. Whatever it is, it must be within your budget. Next, I look for those who provide at least 1 minute runtime, because a YouTube short has to be under a minute. So I want it to be as close as 1 minute as possible. And once you find that, you of course look at the ratings and reviews, but the most important part of all is to look at the number of orders they have in queue. The ones I selected always have orders in their queue and have a message that tells me they have repeated buyers, and that to me shows a lot more credibility than any reviews and ratings. So that is how I found those freelancers. It did take a while with a bit of back and forth, but overall the experience with Fiverr is great. Keep in mind that all these freelancers do offer a lot of revisions. I just didn't use any of the revisions because I'm experimenting here. And also, if you want to use Fiverr's service, I have got a special promo code for you that you can use, which will give you 10% off your order. But you have to hurry because the promo code does expire. I'll add that in the description below and pin it in the comments as well. So there you have it, YouTube Shorts. Love it or hate it, it is here to stay. I know many of us still hate it, but I have accepted the fact that the sooner we learn how to leverage YouTube Shorts to achieve our goal, the better. I don't want to be stubborn anymore and go against YouTube's new direction. It is a battle I can't win, so I might as well figure out what I can do best for my YouTube channel.